Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. So I did have a couple requests for me to do the planning for the month of January. So I decided to do it today. But first, let me just show you these. I know there's quite a bit of people that try to order this from Simple Shops. I know that she's closed. She does make these by hand. They are really time consuming, but it's okay if you weren't able to get yours yet. Because I will be posting each week what the amount is, so you can always use a regular paper envelope, okay? You can write out, when I say this week we're gonna be saving $20, and you can write out $20 in an envelope, so you can still do the saving challenge along with me, okay? All right, because I know that she is really super busy. Or she got a lot of orders, I believe. All right, so I have the Erin Condren monthly planner, which is a monthly overview, and then you have some line pages, and then you have this sheet here. I don't really use this sheet a lot. I try to utilize it like when I put goals in it, but what I'm gonna do is just go ahead and fill this out like I normally would. Pretend that I'm not even being recorded. Okay, so I'm just listing out all of my bills on the monthly overview. And I do know when they're all due. It's in my brain. Technically I don't even need to write it down, but I like to. Anyways, it's fun. That's the whole point of planners. Okay, oh, I think I'm missing something. I know all of my bills are basically due at the end of the month here. All right, so I listed out my bills. The first, this is this coming up week. We don't get paid. We get paid here. I'm just gonna write out payday. Okay. And my dad's B-day is here, and my son's baby is due here. I'm just gonna write those there. The next thing I'm going to do is flip it over, and what I like to do is put these stickers on the top, just because I don't like my handwriting, so I feel like this looks so much more aesthetically pleasing, and like, you know, it's not all messy, and I don't know, but you know what I mean, right? So I am just going to go like this and pop this here. Hopefully it'll be even. So today I went to work, and we just got a notice that we are to be working from home because of COVID cases rising. So staggered work schedules. I'll still be working the full hours, but maybe 1 or 2 days from home, which I really don't mind because that saves on driving and gas and getting dressed. Well, I don't mean getting dressed, but just trying to find something to wear. All right, so I put the monthly bills here. And I'm going to write them out again. Okay. I'm sorry, I was focusing. So these are the bills. Of course, I'm probably going to be adding to them. I'm just writing them out just as we go. I kind of have an idea of when each is due. 14, 15, 12, 27, 22, 21, 22, 22, 25, 21, 21, 21, and 30. Okay, so basically I'm just writing out all of the amounts that I typically pay. Internet, I pay, oops, I meant to do that vice versa. So, okay, so I wrote everything out right there. I'm going to leave this blank for now. So I have my monthly bills over here. Let's do online orders. You can put it in any kind of order that suits you. I am just going to list it like this. So I have the monthly bills. I have the online orders, which is not going to be that much considering Christmas is over and it is a new year. I really do want to start fresh. Spent enough money for Christmas, so I feel like, you know. And then let's do sinking funds after the online order. We will put, these are from Papery Planning. They're very minimal. Okay. Online order, the sinking funds. This is really all I use. And then I put a debt tracker. So this is what I'm going to do here is the most important thing here, because this is where I want to pay off all of the cards. Like, obviously I can't do it at once. I mean, I could if I really wanted to, but I'm going to start off doing the avalanche. Actually, it's going to be the snowball, I believe. It's going to be the lowest amount first. And there's two ways that you can do this. You can do it by the snowball method, which is the lowest amount, or you can do the avalanche method, and that is by interest rate. So if you knock out the higher ones with the highest interest rate, you're obviously saving. However, sometimes mentally speaking, if you have small balances and you pay the smaller ones off, that's like in your mind, you're like, oh, that's great. I paid that one. it just keeps you motivated to continue. So I typically do the lowest balance and up. And then I'm going to put, so I'm going to put the debts, and then I'm going to list the ones that I want to pay off like right away for the month of January. And I think I have about 3 to 4 that I am looking at paying, like Target. They're all pretty low balances. So I'm going to list all of them here, and then the smaller ones that I'm going to be paying off in January will go here. All right. The good thing about this planner is that you have all of this extra space. So over here, when it's time to get paid and you want to list out figure out what your paycheck is, because I get paid bi-weekly, I would list out my check. I list out what's the balance in my checking, and then I list out the balance in my PayPal. So I kind of like add those all up. And then I list out all of the bills that have to be paid until the next paycheck. Okay. And I list all that out, and then I list sinking funds and what I need to put aside. Then at the end, it's like, okay, well, what do you have to work with? What bills am I going to be paying off? So, oh, great. I can't look at the sinking funds because the phone is, I'm so sorry, and my laptop is in the other room charging. So I apologize for that. But if you take a look at December, so this is the debt, this is the debts here. Literally, we're gonna do, oh, I forgot one. Yikes. Okay. I don't know if I paid it off or not, but I'll write it out just in case. All right, so these here, I want to pay off this one, the credit one, the, no, there's one, Target. So those 4 are the ones I want to pay off. These are the sinking funds, and I talked about this multiple times. The cash envelopes are just that. Those are the cash envelopes. I'm going to be doing another video that shows you how much I'm going to be putting in the cash envelopes, like a cash envelope stuffing. But right now, this video was just very basic. This was just showing how I set up my monthly, like the new month. So you have this month, you have this page here. You have your month. So you list out your bills. I put the payday. I put date off, and I just put the most important days, which is my son's baby being born and my dad's birthday. So these are 2 really like important dates. Monthly bills. And then as we pay them, I would just check off like what I paid and check off. Over here, I like to just maybe list out some goals. Online orders, anything that I purchase online, I'll list it here. And then the sinking funds, I'll list here. I'm so sorry that I'm unable to, I guess I could list them and then write out the balances after. Let's see, let's go ahead. The first sinking fund I have is an emergency, and I believe it's okay for now. I have an emergency, and I have a second savings. I then have Christmas clothing, vacation fun, grand baby, car maintenance. I have medical. I have yarn, planner stuff, I have BJ's. I know I'm missing something. Let's take a look over here. BJ's, car maintenance, Christmas, condo, credit cards. Okay, there we go. condo, and credit cards. All right, so these are what I have, and I don't know if I have business or not, but I have emergency, second savings, Christmas, clothing, vacation, grandbaby, car maintenance, medical, yarn, planner stuff, BJ's, condo, credit cards. These are all of the things that you purchase, well, that I need in my lifestyle. You may need something different. Everyone's situation is different. You might not have children. You might want to put money away for your house, your first home. But the most important fund the most important one that you need to start off, and this is true, this is what I did for real. I started with an emergency, and I started with my first sinking fund, and it was an emergency, and it was for $1,000. And that was a challenge, and that was something I wanted to make sure I did, because that was one of the steps that I was following Dave Ramsey. I was reading his books, and I didn't have like an emergency. So everything that I talk about is stuff that has happened to me, and I've learned from it, and that's why I share with you, because it works. So having a sink, like now, and another thing too, everyone is different. Your situation may be different, your financial situation may be different, but the point is that you can still save a little bit of money each paycheck and put it aside. It doesn't have to be this many. I always tell people when you're first starting out with sinking funds, just to do one to three, maybe one or two, between 1 to 3, just so you can get the hang of it and understand the concept. It's a sinking fund equals a saving account. That's it. It's just, okay, here, I'll give you another example. I can take all of these totals. At the end of the day, I can take all of the totals here. It's all of the totals in all of my sinking funds is what I have, right? That's what's in your account. But what I'm doing is separating it into different categories so I don't go over. So let's say Christmas, okay, I have $2,000, that's the limit. Just because I have $20,000, you don't want to spend that. You have different categories, and so you want to have a limit for each one. So that's the point of it. Because I think people don't understand that, because they're like, well, what is the point? Because you have a checking account, you just put your money in the savings. That's true. But you can go to the mall, you can go shopping, and you can spend a lot of money that way. So it's just making it, it's just like a mental note. It's just separating it, and it works and it helps. Planner stuff. You don't want to go over, right? You don't want to just constantly spend, $500 a week on stuff that you can't afford. So that's why you put a little bit of money away each week, and so it accumulates, and then you're able to buy what you need and so forth. So I hope that makes sense. If you have any other questions, please let me know. But that is going to be it for now, because I have to list the totals. I don't believe I have anything online. I do want to set up my goals, but I did want to jump on and show you how I set it up. And if you're interested in the stickers, I believe that Papery Planning still sells these, and you can use my code, which is Christina10, to save money. And the planner is also from Erin Condren, and I've been using this as well since July. So let's just go through. We'll do a quick flip. What I did was I took July, August, and September from the previous planner, because I had a horizontal, and I took it out and I cut it very gently, and I put it in here, and I gave the horizontal to my daughter. So this is July. Oops. Emergency. Here's all my stuff: grandbaby, car fund, business. I like to have the PayPal balance, stuff like that. Here's August, sinking funds, September. I just like to list everything out, and then when I pay them, I do like a check mark, or I will highlight. And then here's the sinking funds again, August, and so forth. Okay, this is when I changed planners, and I did October. Yep. And I started October, of stuff that I needed to do. And then monthly bills, sinking funds, online order, credit cards. So yeah, that's how I do it every month. And this is November. And then December. So I hope that this helps you. If you guys have any questions, please feel free. Please, as always, leave me a friendly comment below. I love to interact with my followers. And if you have any questions, please let me know. Have a great night. Bye.